Now we're live.
There you go. So give it a few minutes, see what
Yep.
happens.
Give it a few seconds. I think we're going to have to bring up our Twitch. I'm doing okay. We are on Twitch. I'm muting it because I'm sure you could hear that.
Yep.
Yep. I just muted and we're live on YouTube. So let's see if we can piss some YouTube people off. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to piss people off. Like I said, I want this to be for everybody, even the people that are too stupid to be here. You know, they be here, they might get smarter. I did get your message. I see you're back on Discord. That's good.
Yeah, I guess I was never off Discord. I just never opened it up.
Yeah, no worries. You got to open it up once in a while. There's
Yep.
not a lot of traffic. I mean, I'm bringing everybody back in that hasn't been here for a while. I'm bringing them all back on. We've been pretty dormant for the last 3 or 4 months, just because everybody's trying to get settled in life and try to get shit done. And I'm trying to run a business and trying to retire, which I really, really wish they'd give me my last settlement so I can walk away, not look back unless I choose to. But I'm kind of done working for this government, if you know what I mean. All right, so here we are. Let me see if I can share the screen. Yeah, and I'm still trying to learn this StreamYard. It's really not a bad platform. I think it's like 20 or 25 a month or something like that. I got unlimited hours of stream time. It's really user friendly and pretty simple, unlike all the other ones.
I'll have to talk to Matt, see if he has any ideas.
I mean, there's OSB. I downloaded and went through. I spent 6 days when I was out east coast. 6 days trying to figure out how to use OSB. And finally, somebody comes out with a YouTube video that says OSB is one of the better streaming platforms to use for green screen and do this and do that. But by the way, it's almost impossible as far as user friendly. You better know how to figure things out pretty quick, or you're never going to figure it out. And I'm like, well, I would have liked to known that 6 days ago.
Yeah.
So I gave up. I mean, I still have it all downloaded. It's here. It's ready. But I'm not going to go out and spend $600 on a piece of green paper. Maybe I'll go look for some green paper. Monkey has he's got some money. That's why he has such a nice setup. But he does have a nice setup.
Yeah, but he's been at it for a while.
Yeah, he has, and he's been busting his ass.
Yep.
His wife stuck him in the hottest room in the house. That was pretty funny. He needs to get an air conditioner in there. Or move out of Texas where air conditioner is accessible. So anyway, I haven't updated this. Let me go up here and update this because I think that's like all old news. So I've been watching the American Military News website because it's pretty accurate. I mean, they don't really fluff it up or pump a bunch of bullshit in there to make up a story so they can put something on the internet. They're usually pretty accurate. I give them 90%. In most media, I don't even give 40%. So they're doing a pretty good job staying on top of things, and they're pretty quick. Sometimes I'll see something pop up on the live UA map, and these guys will have it within a half an hour. I mean, they'll break out with it. So while we're waiting on other guys to join in, let me go real quick and check our other ones to see if anybody's jumped on. So I was told it's going to take about a month of just doing this over and over again before we start getting a large following.
That's fine. It takes whatever it takes. As far as
It'll be
news,
cool.
I occasionally like to listen to Gravitas. That's that news group out of India. They have some pretty
Gravitas. I've never heard of them. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to
GRAVA.
hook me up with that. That
Yeah,
sounds interesting.
they're on YouTube, but it's an Indian news network. And I don't have to tell you how much India loves China, but they're pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I guess you can't get Russia Times anymore. That's banned. There's a pretty comical group in Australia, ABC News in Australia, very conservative, pro-Trump, and they've got some pretty good news as well. They kind of say it the way it is.
Nice.
So if you haven't seen,
so
both of them are
I've
on
got
YouTube.
all 3 streams. We're on Rumble. At least I think we are. No, we're not on Rumble yet. I don't know, man. This Rumble thing is about to lose. I'm not going to send Dan Bonzino a freaking email asking him for, to get a hold of somebody at tech support. But I would like to, because this is pissing me off. I can't get hold of nobody. I'm not getting any kind of streamer or video help. Kind of sucks.
Well, as bad as Twitter and Facebook and everything is, they actually had some pretty smart people put it together.
Well,
so it actually worked.
He owns it. I think he's majority owner. I'm positive on that.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, but he's not a computer geek.
No.
So he's at the mercy of the engineers and the programmers.
I'm just going to end it and try to start it up again.
Yeah.
One thing I shouldn't have to do is keep uploading my viewer stream option. And of course, it's never saving anything. All right, hang on a minute. I tell you what, using Intrepid as your online name is pretty freaking cool, dude.
Why is that?
It's a cool name.
Yeah, it's definitely got a double meaning, but
and it just has a good ring to it. It's also the name of one of our ships at sea, anyway.
Oh, it's got a big history with the Navy.
That what?
It has a big history with the Navy, for sure. I'd actually like someday to go to Boston and go tour the Constitution. I think that'd be a fun trip to see.
You'll have to swim through the bullshit and all the liberals to get there, but yeah, that would be a cool ass visit. Been to Boston, but never. I've been to New York City, Boston, everywhere. I never got to see the Intrepid aircraft carrier. I never got to see the Constitution. I got to see the Queen Mary and the Spruce Goose.
Yeah.
But fuck, how many times do you need to see that? Don't get me wrong, it was a pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere Rumble. Nowhere on here does it have a go to live. It's just running my shit over and over and over again. Yeah, it goes live for about 2 seconds and then it stops.
Huh.
I got a different idea. Let me kill that. No, I can't kill that. I can kill that. Kill that. There we go. In live stream.
So I went by George's house the other day. You probably don't know who George is, but he's Nicole's stepdad.
No, never. Nope. I've heard her talk
Their
about him.
mom died a few years ago, but he's a good guy. We had beer a lot. He kept telling me how our mom thought it was so interesting. I took off with $500 in my pocket to sail around the planet. But yeah, he lives less than a mile from me here.
No
So
kidding.
He's in his mid-80s. I go help him out, cut his lawn when Alex can't do it. And
How close are you to Alex and
Alex,
Matt, Cody's grandparents?
Alex is about 5 miles down the road here, and Cody's grandfather, his grandmother died, is literally less than a mile away. So, yeah, it's an interesting dynamic because George said, yeah, I got a key to his house. I said, yeah, if you need anything, if you ever get hungry, need food, just come on and take what you want. And I guess Alex said Nicole is having a connip fit over that. I said, hey, I'm not trying to do anything.
Nothing you do is going to satisfy her.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Just like Ashley, she's in a panic, has to leave because she can't stay here, blah, blah, blah. I said, you can always come out to Colorado. That was the original plan, but nope. Whatever, I must be toxic with women. I don't know.
You and me both. All right, let me take a peek here real quick.
But so far I like this area. It's pretty nice.
Oh, so I can get the little fireplace. There we go. Little fire going over there.
Yeah, so what? Is it cold up there or what?
No, it's a heater. I just have the lights on inside. It's not a real fire.
Ah.
It looks pretty cool nonetheless.
Yeah. I got my air conditioning still on. It's hard than hell outside.
Oh, I got something to show you. Hang on a minute. Make sure I grab the right one here. Here, I'm going to go ahead and get us demonetized on YouTube real quick.
There's a few of those flags around here.
Oh, I know it. They're all over here. They got fucked by an impuck Cheney everywhere out here. You know, it's interesting. Very interesting how growing up, the worst I ever heard anybody say anything about a president was he's an idiot or he's a dumb son of a bitch or he's this, he's that, useless. I've never heard in my entire life anybody say the shit they say about the oatmeal chin Chinese puppet.
Nope, and not only that, this is the first time in my life that I've heard more people say that if Biden and or Harris were in an accident and all they had to do is extend their arm to help, they wouldn't do it. They just assume piss on them. So this guy is hated by everyone.
No
the thing
kidding.
is, I don't even hate him as much as I hate the people that voted for him. They had to be just totally brain dead.
Yeah, I just
Because in Biden's defense, he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. When you think about it, he said he was going to stop oil. He was going to work on the climate. So, whatever. And who actually put him over the top and won were primarily college.
he didn't win.
Urban, yeah, but if you look at who pushed him in there, were college-educated suburban white women. Goes back
good
to
old universities. Those good old universities making sure that our dollars aren't wasted, right?
Oh God, yeah. Goes right back to why I have no respect for women anymore. Well, I shouldn't say all of them, but
trying to see if I can find one of these live streams that I used to be a member of. Oh, here's a live stream of some guy holding a gun to some chick's head.
Jesus Christ. Well,
here's another chick that's getting her head slammed against a keyboard by her friend and her face is bloody.
Oh God. It's a Sunday afternoon. Maybe a lot of people aren't even thinking about it.
Well, and being Sunday, I'm going to have to watch my language and play by YouTube's rules.
This is a Disney appropriate program.
Yeah, if it was Disney, I'd be up showing the leather, my leather hole, mooning everybody. What do they call that? The leather. Oh, I can't remember. Fucked up shit.
I honestly don't know.
You heard about Israel going hot today, haven't you?
Oh yeah. They've been actually going hot all week.
Yeah, something about the temple.
Well, I think it was the 9th of August. The two times the temple was basically destroyed is coming up, the anniversary of that. So
here we go. Here's a live view of
So I sent you a bunch of bullshit. I don't know if you had a chance to look at that one. That was ABC News, actually, Australia Today, interviewing the two cops in England, or the retired cops in England.
What were they doing?
Well, they said something that was politically incorrect in England, sent the police after them. And they stood them down. And now the police in England are saying, you know what, we're not going to do this political correctness crap anymore. It's just not going to happen. You have to watch it. I sent that to your 202 number.
Oh, yeah. I'll go check it out later. I haven't had a chance, man.
Yeah, that's all right. And then other crap.
There's a little boat. That bay ought to look pretty familiar to you.
I don't know. Where is it? Oh, it's San Diego, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's Coronado.
Coronado Bridge way the hell back there, but yeah, that's Coronado.
Yep.
To the right, before the bridge, that's North Island.
Yep. I used to have my boat
downtown
right
San Diego skyline. Man, that fucking water's cold.
I may go there in September of 2023 just so I could do the Baja Ha Ha again with my grandkids. Otherwise, I have no interest in going to San Diego.
Cabrillo's always cool to go visit and hang out.
Yeah, it's just got too expensive.
Yeah, well,
You know,
the free,
if you could get down to Cabrillo, you could take the tram to the border with Tijuana and take a $69 Valeris flight to Puerto Vallarta and just hang down there. So,
hey, just think when World War III breaks out and we're getting bombed everywhere, we could sit here on our computers and watch all the cities go up.
yeah, I don't even think you need to watch them on your computer. You could probably go sit outside on your deck and watch all the fireworks going. Yep, there goes
Yeah,
Denver.
no shit.
There goes Portland.
I believe the hotel we were at and the harbor you were in is right over to the left. Yep. And we went right past all that.
Yeah.
Yep, to the right. Harbor straight ahead. To the right would be the hotel. No, that's the hotel right there. That was Marriott, wasn't it? Or was that Hyatt?
Sheraton.
Oh, Sheraton. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, honestly, anymore, California sailing is pretty boring. There's not a lot of places to go.
Yeah, you got the shittiest ocean to do it in right there.
Yep, it's all lee shore. I mean, the bays in the old days, they were, oh, this is great, but I'm kind of used to big oceans right now. Going, this is kind of dull.
Yeah.
Get across it in 30 minutes. Going, come on.
Hey, you survived the doldrums, man. You got across there pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I still got some things I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind doing the Northwest Passage. I've got my buddy Steve Horabin. He's from Scotland. He'd like to take his boat around the South African Cape. I said, well, count me in. I'll do that with you. So, I don't know.
I had a lot of fun. That's all I know.
Well, I still got a lot of things I want to do. If and when you ever come down here, I come up there, we'll have to show you how to use a sextant. I spent all day typing up problems to get people so they can figure out how to use it. I actually sent that to you today. So nice. I said, yep. I said, I'm a nerd. I know it. But.
All right. This sucks. I'm going to have to find something else that doesn't bounce around. All right. Let me see if I can bring up. There we go. This is the one I wanted to look at. Not going to see much. I'll tell you what, for about a month, I was watching all the different webcams all around Ukraine. That was interesting.
Yeah, that same friend of mine, Steve, he drove a bunch of food into Ukraine a month or so ago. I guess his mother's from there. So, of course, he's pro-Ukraine, anti-Russia. I'm not suggesting I'm anti-Ukraine, but don't know if I'm really anti-Russia either. So,
yeah, no kidding. Ah, that's interesting. Well, I had to take it off screen real quick. We still don't have anybody in here, but I'm going to give them a little time.
That's fine. I could go get another rum and Coke.
That sucks, man. I was ready. Oh, shit. Still lagging behind. That's cool.
You just postpone if you have to the next time. Yeah, I thought I found a girl for you, but she might be married for all I know. That's that little red Heidi hood that I sent the link to.
I didn't see that. You'll have to resend it.
On YouTube, yeah. She was talking about when she went out and shot the biggest buck she ever had. And then she talks about how to.
Oh, wait a minute. I did see that. You're talking to her?
No.
Oh, I thought
wish.
you were talking to her.
I wish.
Well, man, you got a sailboat.
Yeah, no, I
Only thing you don't have is a Learjet or a Gulfstream.
Yep, that's it exactly.
Yeah, I'll send you Svetlana's number over in Russia.
Well, the one time I was in Russia, I will admit I had a blast in Russia.
Before or after you got kicked out of Stalin's tomb?
Well, both.
Or Lenin?
Both. And, you know, nothing really happened. It was after that I went to all the stand countries anyway, so it wasn't any big deal. It was, you know, leave, and that was that. It's not like they traced me, but
All right, let's go to. Give me 1 second. I got to look up something here. No, I was.
I mean, you know, if you think about it, Russians are primarily white Christians that just want to be left alone, unlike America, which are white Christians that want to be left alone. So we have a hell of a lot in common with them. Well, we'll see what happens in November. If the Dems somehow take control again, or, you know, defraud the vote again, I think that's when the revolution will start.
You know, they're working on that real hard right now.
Oh, I know that. That's the only way those morons can win. Of course, the Republicans aren't doing anything to help themselves.
It's a meme of Biden throwing Trump in a French.
Oh, Biden?
That's what the French, that's going around France.
Oh, going around. That's hilarious. So you go up here to the 3 dots, you go to save video, and you go down here.
Yeah, it's funny. All the uprisings they're having in Europe right now, in France, Amsterdam.
Click on the video, go to share.
All
Share
blocked
now.
out.
Now it's on yours. And then you're going to go here to save video. Do it again. Obviously, that didn't work. Copy link. Get out of that. Go down here. Tap on that. Push and hold. Paste. There's the link. Now I have it. And now I'll share that with the world, and everybody can laugh at that idiot.
That's around France right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 minute here. I'm getting ready to try to break into my.
Yeah, take all the time you need.
Trying to break into another YouTube account because I don't want one that I have to watch every freaking commercial. I have these new accounts, and all of a sudden I've got 1, 2, 3, or 4 people that are followers or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's just the NSA, the FBI, the DEA, the ATF.
Yar, more rum.
Speaking of, I think I'm going to eat dinner. We don't have anybody in here yet, so.
Yeah, go for it.
And I caught a bunch of shit like, hey, why aren't you on? Why aren't you on? And it's like, guys, follow along here and try to help me out. Understand that I can't, go to StreamYard. I don't know why nobody wants to use StreamYard, or they just not user friendly and they can't figure out how to use it. Look at this. Well, when you get back, don't hurry because of me. He's getting rum.
Oh.
I think I'm going to eat my dinner.
Yeah, go for it. I can hear you. You just got to yell louder.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just trying to figure out how to get into my accounts right now.
Yeah, I found this stuff the other day. I don't know if you can see this, but it's I got to figure out how to do this. Kraken attack, Colorado. Some new thing, 94 proof, and I like my rum. Anyways.
Got it. All right, here we go. Let's see if it'll let me on YouTube.
Well, one of these days, if she ever gets back, I'll have to get my flight student involved with this.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's an interesting gal. Amy is her name. Her husband, she's married. She's 41, married to, I think his name is Tim also. He's 69. Actually, a really cool guy. But besides the big ranch they have out here in Rifle and the ranch they have in Texas, right now they're up in their homestead in Talkeetna, Alaska. So they'd be a good contact for you. If you needed to go to Alaska, you could probably say, great, can I go in your place? And I'm sure they'd be stuck here, so I don't see a problem.
Is a beautiful area.
Oh, so now they're advertising a special mineral that you can take every morning. It'll regrow your teeth and gums.
Oh, really? Huh.
I'm not sure I believe that. Maybe a mineral that stops or slows decay, but I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that one, buddy.
Well, you asked about my friend Tim Jacobson earlier. I told you he was in Ensenada, Mexico. He's got a boat down there. He brings his friend, my kind of acquaintance, Tom, down there quite a bit. Tom's an interesting guy. You probably get a lot of stories from him. Tom was a Marine back in Korean War, up there in the reservoir that they had the big battles in.
I'm going to need to send you Svetlana's number.
Yeah. But one of the reasons they're down in Mexico is they got COVID. In Mexico, you could buy ivermectin and all sorts of things like that.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't get it here. So,
Yeah, nothing but ads. I'm having a hell of a time finding this email or this YouTube account. Give me one here.
Yeah, no worries.
Your channel. Yeah, it sucks. Thank you. May I have a beer? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. You can give me shit later. What the hell? Did I lose volume again?
No, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. I have it on the wrong. I'm over here watching Twitch.
No, I'm just.
There you go. Look at that. That's your favorite.
Oh boy, yeah.
Silver bullet. I don't know what you got against that.
Besides, it's water. Come on. Jeez. So Alex just asked me if I ever heard of the Kulon Walled City. No. Have you ever heard of the Kulon Walled City?
No.
Kowloon? I
No.
wonder where that is. China? I have no idea.
Might have heard of it. I don't remember it. No. Try looking up your own account and trying to figure out your own email on your own YouTube is about impossible. You'd think that would be the one thing they'd put on there when you go into settings, but no, of course not. I don't know, man. I think if we got rid of the internet, we'd get rid of a lot of our problems.
Oh gosh, yeah. And that's actually next time we go on. That's what I want to talk about.
Yep.
People don't know what it is to live anymore. Everything is virtual. So they believe everything you tell them.
I can't imagine being that fucking stupid.
Oh God. Well, they don't know they're stupid. That's the problem. They have no idea. They watch everything. They sit in the stands. They have no idea what it's like to be in the arena, whether you win or lose. No idea at all. Everybody gets an attaboy badge. You know, everybody has to be sensitive to their feelings. Give me a freaking break. That's why I enjoyed sailing, and probably the same reason you enjoyed, combat. You're right there at the moment. You don't worry about what happened yesterday. You can't be worried about what happens tomorrow.
Nothing like living in the moment in reality.
Mm-hmm. But how do you do that when everything's on the internet? You watch people live. What a God. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm on the internet right now, but on the other hand, maybe I've done more things than most people.
That's what keeps life interesting.
All right, so now I got to go find a fucking passwords. How many passwords does a guy need just to have a live stream. Sound like Dan Bongino doing the Rush Limbaugh paper flip. That's what I miss the most out of the last 20 years of my life is Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, you wonder what he'd be thinking or saying right about now.
I'm glad he's not around to see this shit.
Nope. And I don't think Biden would even consider giving him the American Freedom Award. So, whatever.
I don't ever cry for somebody famous or in Hollywood or somebody with radio or TV or movies or whatever the fuck, especially politicians. But I did shed some tears when Rush Limbaugh died and I heard about it. I've known that man since 1989. That's when I first heard Rush Limbaugh on the radio, and I've been listening to him almost ever since. Every chance I got to get it. Then he went on the internet, and that was even better. Yeah, that one hurt.
He was a good guy, but it's funny you mentioned Hollywood. You know, you think about all the older actors, whether it be, well, John Wayne wasn't; he was too young, but Jimmy Stewart and Telly Savalas and all the guys on MASH and hell, even the guys on some of the comedy shows. They were all World War II veterans.
I heard a lot of those guys on MASH decided they wanted to go woke too recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then that fucking Asian guy from Star Trek, he went fucking woke.
Well, everybody knew he was gay all along, but.
Well, that's more than half of fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, well, today's Hollywood. But back in the 50s and 60s, it wasn't that way.
Oh, we better put in a addendum here that we don't have anything against gay people. Otherwise, you two might start crying about it.
No, nothing against gay people.
Nope. Yep. We love everybody. What they do in their bedrooms, their own freaking business. They're more than welcome to it. Just don't come over here and try to tell my kid that he needs to do that shit also. Leave my kids alone. I'll leave you alone. Start screwing with my kids, and then we're going to have a problem. Let me see if this password works. Nope, I'll be damned. First one I tried, it took me an hour to look it up.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. Update, yes, update. All right.
What do you know? The moon's out. Looks full, too.
This is what I've been trying to do this whole freaking time. It pissed me off. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. Oh, of course, it's nighttime now. That sucks. There we go.
Well, maybe you just need to tell everybody that we'll be here Tuesday or whatever. Yep. Where's that?
That's all right.
Israel, huh?
It is Sunday. I figured for everybody that didn't want to be up late and that had to work during the week, and I guess Sunday's it's hard to find a day for everybody. So what I'm thinking about doing, I'm not going to go to work every day and work for fucking 10, 12, 14 hours. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to go work for 5 or 6 hours and come home. If I'm going to be my own boss, to be successful, I'm going to have to put some hours and bust my ass, but I don't have to kill myself. So, man, I did upper body this morning and my chest is killing me.
Oh, why don't you just think one day a week to start with?
Oh, I don't work like that.
No, I mean for this.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just going to get on, and that's why I may do a bunch of solos in between you and me getting on. It's kind of a
That's
set
fine.
schedule, but I may just get on here and stream and talk shit and see if I can. I mean, I know I'm funny enough. I'm not right now, but I can be pretty funny. Well, that would be the wall.
Yep. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get an Israeli girlfriend. Either that or, as I said, a Viking girlfriend would be good too.
Well, if you get a Russian girlfriend, she'll beat your ass and call it foreplay.
Yeah.
If you get a German girl, she'll look like she can beat your ass and call it foreplay.
Yeah.
You can get a French girl, but you need a weed eater.
Yep. No,
You can get a Jewish girl, but you better hide your wallet.
yeah.
You can get an American girl, but she's going to think she's fucking privileged.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with American women.
You can get a Australian girl, but she's probably going to steal your beer when you're not looking.
Oh, that's fine. I don't drink beer anyways.
Get a South African girl, but she's not going to be stable.
Yeah. They're all that way.
You can get a Canadian girl, keep you warm in the winter. Corn-fed. You got to get outside of Ontario to get the corn-fed ones, though. Get up in Alberta.
Maybe a Mexican girl.
Oh, God. You can get a Mexican girl. She'll remove your testicles for you.
No, those are the Colombian girls.
No, they'll remove your tongue for you, so you don't have to talk anymore, and they don't have to listen to you.
Yeah.
Trying to find some good live streams, and it's getting really difficult to get anything good anymore.
NASA.
Yeah, but anytime good shit happens, like every time the space station goes over Ukraine, they go to a recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We're not allowed to see what's going on over there.
Well, Ukraine's getting their asses beat. That's what's going on.
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, I don't know about getting their ass beat. I think if they stop selling all the shit we're sending to them on the black market, they might have a chance the shit would be over with.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the guys and the one guy who had the lives who was watching all the protests. I cannot remember his channel for the life of me. Let me try a search engine option here. Twitch, live streams, protests. See what pops up here. Of course, none of these are live. None of these are his channel. Nope, that didn't work. Let's look up his hometown and see if that pops it up.
So do you think that the military and/or Congress will be showing any hard evidence on UFOs here pretty soon?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I think right now they're trying to figure out a way to convince us all that the aliens made Biden do it.
I'm sure the aliens are getting a kick out of this, going, "What an idiot!"
Here's something I'm going to cover here pretty quick. They're trying to push back on people like me that are exposing them. Hang on, let me see if I can skip through this bullshit. Oh, looks like he changed his hair color. All right, let me go back. See if I can bring it up on screen again here real quick. Oh, here it is. See this guy with the green hair?
Yep.
They're trying to say, oh, no, greens, we support the earth and we support, green energy and we support no climate change. That's not what the green hair stands for. So I'm getting ready to blow that up. I'll probably do that on one of the streams, what it really means to have green hair on your head. And then I'm really going to piss YouTube off. The green hair is for people who support all ages having sex, child exploitation. Government needs to stop arresting fucking child predators, blah, blah, blah. That's what it represents. And most of those people are those people that are non-gendered, ungendered, gender confused, gender liquid gender, whatever the hell it is. That's who these people are. And I've actually been digging really, really deep into a lot of them. The shit I found, man, is just make you sick. Yeah, I'm not finding his stream. I don't know how the hell I'm going to come up with it. W-E-W-A.
You ever listen to that Reverend, what's his name? Rodney Howard out of Tampa? South African. He's a character.
Out of where?
He's out of Tampa. He's the guy that got arrested by the now fired Tampa DA that DeSantos just fired a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because when COVID was big and they said you got to close up church services, he pretty much said, "Fuck you, I'm not doing that. This is protected by the First Amendment." And he was right. But he was arrested and thrown in jail, and he refused to break down.
So that's why he got rid of that attorney general down there?
One of many reasons. DeSantos was pretty shrewd. He kept a running tally of everything this guy was doing.
Good.
And a lot of what he was doing was not enforcing the law. He was just being very subjective in which laws he wanted to enforce and which laws he didn't enforce, which is not the DA's job. But yeah, he's an interesting guy. He's on Sundays. He usually has a 10-minute quirk about, all the past week's nonsense that's gone on. Rodney Howard, I believe, is his name.
There we go.
Who, hey, why?
Oh, I just added something to the stream to look at while I'm trying to find something else.
Rodney Howard Brown, that's his name.
Oh, yeah. Okay. One more fat chick. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. Oh, there's a chick on there. There's this thing called ASMR, or whatever. It's like people make funny sounds with a microphone,
Ah,
like scratching on sandpaper or sucking on a lollipop or just weird sounds. And I guess people have to listen to the shit to go to sleep or to get off or I don't know, get through their day. It's the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen.
God.
Yeah. Amaranth. This is the famous chick right here. She'll pop up here in a second, but this is like the number one chick. They kicked her off of here for a while, but she had so many followers that they put her back on because Twitch like took a hit when they got rid of her.
It's got a big butt.
Oh, that's the thing now, right? All the white girls want to be black girls.
God, I hope not.
You and me both.
Fucking hell.
Then there's Donut Operator, and he's fucking awesome. This is the chick that makes all the funny noises. You know, this chick makes about anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a day.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, she makes Twitch a lot of fucking money. That's why they brought her back because they screwed up. Yeah, I don't understand people when it comes to psychology. They're all nuts. I just try to filter through the retarded ones and get through the entertaining ones because I don't mind being entertained. Man, I'd have to scroll through 10,000 of these to find the guy I'm looking for. There's no way. You ever watch Texas News Studio?
No.
He's got his own news station. He's a one-man operation, but he's got his own news station. And I'm not sure how he did it, but I'd like to set something up like this. But this guy sits and monitors all the news worldwide and all the same nets that we watch. We watch certain specific nets not everybody has access to. Some of them the government owns them. But we watch for anything breaking. These are like the screens that you see inside a war room at DOJ or the FBI or DOD or at the Pentagon. And these screens constantly are like, this is the fastest way to get intelligence, signals intelligence, open source intelligence through these screens, through these nets. And there's like providers, there's like 200-300 guys like me that are sitting on the internet when we have time during the day. And bam, this just happened. Boom, I just saw this on a live cam. Boom, just got this out of Israel or out of Iraq or wherever. And we go and verify it, document it, send it through to the net. This guy has access to some of the stuff we do. So when you get news on his channel, he's getting it probably faster than even some of the federal agencies. So this is like one of his lives right here. And then, of course, if you put it on low volume in the background, put it on low volume, it'll pop up with an emergency alert, like a emergency siren going off kind of thing. Oh, shit. He might actually. Yeah, he's on right now. Hang on.
Geraldo.
He's that was pretty funny. 2 vaccines, 2 boosters, second COVID, not feeling good.
It's an idiot. So I just sent you a link to that to today's Rodney Howard Brown's news. It only runs a few minutes, but
Let me run. Is he on now?
I sent you the link to it. It's a Rumble thing. But he's kind of a funny guy. Again, he's a South African pastor in Tampa. Boy, he's been after the other evangelicals as well, saying, you guys all caved. The moment they said COVID, you got to close down, you all did. He said, you should have stood your ground, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Oh, I thought Rodney Howard Brown was the name of the attorney general that DeSantis fired.
No. No, I don't know that guy's name. I can't remember. I don't care. But Rodney Howard Brown is the pastor of the church in Tampa that was arrested by the attorney general that DeSantis just fired.
Okay, so I'm going to copy this link and send it to you. It was just sent to me by somebody here with me.
Good.
So you'll get a good laugh, I hope. I guess this video is going around France.
Well, hey.
So watch it real quick and tell me what you think. And I'll check that Howard Brown out after I get off of here.
The French did come up with the guillotine.
All right, let's see if we got anybody in our YouTube and our we got one watching, and that one is me. All right, it's time for me to eat. Chili. You add cheese to it? No, it's perfect.
Oh.
That's like chili mac.
I had that yesterday.
You got what?
I had chili and cheese yesterday.
How was that video? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's kind of stupid. It's poking fun at Trump.
Poking fun at Trump?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Why don't they poke fun at the idiot in the White House?
Telling you, the world. Well, I won't say the world. If you think about it, do we have any problems with China when Trump was there? No. Russia? No. Ukraine? No. North Korea? No. The guy that everybody said was going to get us into World War III, and now the idiot here is going to get us into World War III.
Yep.
Now, but do watch that Rodney Howard Brown to get a feel for how he does his news. It's pretty.
Oh, here we go. This is kind of what you get if you leave this on. Oh, he streams it 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 hours at a time.
Uh-huh. Well, send me that link. I'll have to put it on.
Here it is. So you see a flash military alert. It's not on this one, but usually there's a big siren in the background.
Right.
This is a phenomenal thing to have on your computer. If you're not doing anything, have this on in the background. And he verifies his news. Like I said, he's like a real news channel. He's like, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can. I was just before you scrolled, it was talking about water. I was curious what that was on the top above the flash military alert.
Well, Kamala Harris herself said the next war will be fought over water.
She is such a useless person.
Gretchen Smith?
No, Harris.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you know, Eisenhower was talking about that whole Taiwan Straits back in the early 50s. They still haven't come up with any solution to it. Freaking 70 years later, they're still fighting the same thing.
Yep.
What Biden should do is just freeze their assets in this country and let the Chinese economy just fall apart.
Anyway, if you can go on here and subscribe to this guy, it's going to be on Twitch, but he's damn well worth it. Well, that's a shitty quality video. Huh. Shit, I can read it better on the StreamYard than I can on my own computer. That's crazy.
Send me the link.
There we go. Yeah, YouTube decided, or Twitch decided they wanted to lower my streaming quality. So, supposedly the internet I have for the building I'm in, this is a test bed. They're using this to test all their equipment. Well, what happens when they get new equipment and they test it and it sucks, right?
Yeah.
I get to pay the price. I do have better internet, as you can see tonight.
Yeah.
I got a new router. I don't know if the other one was compromised or what the fuck was going on with it. We're going on week number 8 now that the guy has never called me back after telling me he would give me 3 other texts and get everybody to call me back, whatever, so that we could get the internet security firewalls and all this other stuff I need to get done and figured out. I think I scared the shit out of the little bastard. 8 weeks, no phone call. So I'm just doing it on my own. And when I do it on my own, I'm going to go in and revamp and upgrade a bunch of shit on my end. It's really going to fuck up their shit, but I don't really care.
So do you use a VPN or not?
Oh, yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'd use 3, but I'm tired of forking out the money for it when all I need is 2. I don't need 3.
Well, I've got Surfshark and I've got unlimited devices, so I could just send you that information. You could just log it on as me.
No, I'm not going to say what I got. You shouldn't either, but I've got offered Surfshark. I looked at Surfshark. They're one of the better ones. The one I'm using is the one all the federal agents and government people are using on their personal devices. And they also have the best rating from a third-party auditor.
Yeah.
For quality and security. So I'll send that to you in private. I won't do it here. The
Yeah.
Surfshark is one of the top rated ones. They've got a little more. They got more options. I'm limited to 5 devices. You got unlimited. That's like the only setback from the one I'm using. But the one I'm using is the one all the intelligence analysts and cyber spooks are using right now. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, well, I'm just arrogant enough. I use it a lot unless I'm on Facebook telling the world how much I hate China. Then I let everybody know.
I love China. I just think their leadership is, this ought to be the first war where all the countries decide, all right, we're ready to go to war, and then all the people turn against their leaders. We remove Biden, they remove Xi. Russians decide to say enough's enough, and they go remove Putin. And then we take them out, put them on Epstein Island, and no food, no water, and tell them figure it out.
Boy,
And then
that
the Russian military, the American military, and the Chinese military, we can all meet up in fucking, I don't know, Hawaii and get drunk and party.
yeah. Well, as I said, my experience in Russia was, I got along with them great.
They're a lot different than we are, but I'm not going to say which singer it was. He the guy that likes to cry during sex. Sting. Oh, I guess I said his name.
Yeah. Well,
He had a song out there at one time that talked about how the Russians love their children too, just as much as we do. But I watch a lot of people that are making like these YouTube videos and podcasts or whatever in Russia, and they don't want to fucking go to war with us. They got nothing against us. They love America. Well, Svetlana's husband's over here.
yeah.
She's married. No, she's not technically married. Beyonce. But her old man's over here, but she can't come back over here, and he can't go over there.
Yep.
Which sucks because she's beautiful and he's a good guy. Yeah, oh well.
Well, even I still follow a lot of the Russian ice skaters and so forth on what's their site that they use, the Russian, oh god, Telegram.
Well, yeah, they own a bunch of the ones we all use.
Yeah, I know they own Telegram, but I follow Alexandra Trusova and some of the other, they were the gold medalists and so forth in the Winter Olympics, and now they can't compete anyplace.
The only way to get kicked off a Telegram is to talk shit on Russia.
Oh, I don't talk shit on Russia. I actually,
well, that's why you can use it. But if you talk shit on any other country, they'll let you stay on there, and you can be as racist and as prejudiced and fucking hater as you want to be. It's hilarious. They got more free speech than we do.
Yep. I actually
only on
think
Telegram though.
I think the country that probably is the most free is probably Iceland. Leave it up to the Vikings.
Yep. Did you watch the Senate hearing with Ted Cruz questioning Christopher Wray, director of the FBI?
No, I did not. I heard some about it, but I've lost all confidence in the FBI. They're a joke.
You need to go watch Ted Cruz. I got to watch the whole thing, and you can if you want, but you got to go watch it, man. It's fucking unbelievable. Or I'll just send you the link to Rick. Rick did a real quick review of it. Yeah, I'll just send you a link to Rick's video because he'll just cut through the bullshit and give you the good points of it and then comment on it. But
yeah, I heard that the FBI is now targeting people that based on the flags that they fly.
Oh, according to Christopher Wray, the flag alone by itself is not I can't quote him right now because, dude, I'm tired. I did a 30. No. See, I can't even talk right now, and I need to eat. I did a 3-mile ruck this morning. Then I got done with my ruck. That's full kit, all my gear. 3-mile, uphill, both ways. Then I went to the gym and jumped on the bike for 3 more miles. Then I got back, and then I did a full upper and lower body lift. Did all my lifting this morning at the gym, which is another 2.5 hours of lifting. And then I got home, drank a big 50 plus grams of protein shake, like 50 grams, maybe more than 50 grams. I didn't even add up the peanut butter, raw egg white, peanut butter, all the good shit. Then I took a somewhat cold shower. Can't really get cold water here. And now I'm going to go put ice cubes on my knees and my ankles because I got to get up every single morning at 4 o'clock and go do it again.
Yep. Better you than me.
Well, I'm still young enough that I may have to get in a fight. And that fight might be with little rice burning bastards or Russians, or it might even be with our own government. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to be ready when it gets here.
Yeah, I'd be more inclined to fight the Chinese than the Russians, but
yeah, I don't know. Both of them are pretty brutal when it comes to fucking. Well, there is no Geneva Convention in the next war. You can forget that shit.
no.
And they won't be calling it an EIT, enhanced interrogation technique.
Yeah, but you know, the people that you got to worry about are the people that really have nothing to lose. Don't underestimate the older people that have been there.
Never underestimate Joe Biden's ability to fuck shit up.
Yeah, well, that too. He's just fucking. Hey,
I can't imagine the embarrassment a normal person would feel if your fucking boss, almost your business partner, is not only the president of the United States, but the leader of the free world. And he makes a comment like that about his sidekick. But you think Biden was embarrassed by that? Fuck no. He's still at home in his diaper eating oatmeal.
Yeah. Yeah, well, evidently all those people wanted him.
No. They're trying to say this fucking basement dweller got more votes than even Obama got. I got news for him. If you want to try to cover up the fact you defrauded an election, you might want to not compare him to the guy who got the most votes of anybody in the history of the United States. Because at some point, you got to draw the line between reality and bullshit. And there's no fucking way a white guy, an old racist white guy that likes to grope children, got more votes than Obama. I don't care how bad Trump was in their perception. Oh, well, Trump was so bad that everybody went out and voted against him. No, that's not true either. Only fucking sensitive little snowflake pussies got offended by Trump's tweets. The rest of us were entertained by it.
Yep.
We were also more entertained by the fact that the guy was doing his fucking job as best he could, keeping his word, holding our noses on the bump stock bullshit that he tried to do to appease the left, which everybody in their right mind was telling Trump, you don't appease these people. They can't be appeased. Don't bother. But he tried to find middle ground, and there's just no way a guy that never even went out on the campaign trail, or when he did, he was at a podium in a parking lot with 5 vehicles honking their horns at him, got more votes than the first mulatto president of the United States. Not once, but twice.
No, I agree. It's amazing that they pulled it off, though.
I had 2 ballots cast in my name illegally and forged in the state where you and I used to live. The person here with me who assists me in doing all this shit I'm doing also had 3 ballots forged in her name in the same state you and I lived in. And there's about 20, 30 other people I know. And 2 of them are federal agents that transferred from one state to go work in another field office in another state. And they experienced the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're going to try to tell me, oh, well, no, they're, Bill Barr. fucking two-faced traitor. I don't know how they got to him. But no, well, there's not a significant amount of evidence to show that there is a significant amount of fraud during the bullshit.
Well, I hope if the Republicans take control of the Congress that they look into that voter fraud again.
Well, no, because the Republicans are too fucking weak and want to cower every time a Democrat farts.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll make a big hoo-ah about it, like we're going to investigate and we're going to have this committee and this special counsel, and then all of a sudden, well, you know, we got other things to do. And here's the thing: while all this shit's going on, they're not doing their fucking job.
Whatever happened to the special prosecutor? What was his name?
Durham?
Yes, Durham.
Oh, there's updates. There's updates and leaks out of it. Not really leaks. They're controlled leaks. He's allowing it. He's still investigating. There's a guy with a channel that updates on him every day, every single day. HD Goodman, or hang on, let me find this guy because he's on here. I get a message from him about 5, 6, 7 times a day on Durham updates. He's like, guy, I'm not going to say I like him or don't like him, but he is the guy that's getting all the updates constantly. He is called, oh, I found it. Here we go. Let me go find our buddy here real quick because I just got his name. Can't believe I fucking forgot. Because he's a dude I talk to on occasion. And here's his shirt. And here he is. And this is all live, happening right now. He's watching everything. And you can't be a snowflake and watch this. Because this guy pulls no punches. If you're a moron, black fucking ghetto monkey, dumb shit out protesting and burning shit down, he's going to call you a dumb ghetto monkey, dumb fuck. And all of his followers are going to call you a dumb fuck. If you're a white cracker, pasty, pale eating fucking dumbass white guy, you're going to get called that.
Is Sturgis going on now? I didn't know that.
No, that looks like Florida. No, that is Sturgis. Holy shit. I'll be damned.
Good for them.
Before I got where I'm at now, I was up there for like 3 months or something. Up near there. Well, that's cool. Anyway, this is Wolf Neb. He's a good dude. Okay, you got your phone with you. Get on your YouTube and look up. Yeah, so anytime there's a protest that breaks out or some kind of event or a fire or cops are beating the shit out of a dude or some fucking shit gets blown up by some third world country, he's got it right here. Boom, 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 all the screens. Got to go let him know I'm in the chat.
Oh, look at that horrible Sturgis! All the fighting and COVID and oh wait, it looks pretty orderly to me. Where's Antifa?
Oh, he does all that too.
Celebrating that early voting has started in the city of Providence. Well, no, we got more 76s out there. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see. These are the 76s out there. Okay, let's go see what's going on.
There we go.
Gotta be quiet.
I am disappointed though.
He'll probably speak up and say something to me here in a minute.
I've had friends who come here and who have
So who's this guy?
This guy just a video gamer that
No,
put
but
his video games away and decided to watch the world burn.
how do I find him?
Write this down if you want.
Okay.
Wolf Nev. It should be on your screen.
Wolf Nev?
Wolf as in the animal and then NEVE live. Wolf Nev live. He's on YouTube.
All right, got
He's
him.
doing this on Twitch.
You guys are
Right.
around a bunch of pedophiles all this time. You just said, oh my God, does that mean all the anti-76ers are right this entire time? Holy shit.
Like I said, he don't pull no punches. He'll fucking call everybody out.
Oh, right, half the people that were around there. That's right.
H.A. Goodman. I'm going to send you a link real quick to his channel.
Oh.
Sound like Steve looked through smarter, brother. Nice.
I heard noise out here and I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, the Providence, Rhode Island Festival. Yeah.
Okay, I heard a lot of noise and I didn't know what was going on.
That's actually what's in 3,
I thought there was somebody
but I fucked it up.
Dude, look at this. I saw this from far away. I thought it was a hat. I mean, I thought it was a person standing there. Okay, let me try the hammock yet. No.
Lori, get in the fucking hammock.
Look, I'll hook you up. Come on.
Look, Lori, get in the goddamn hammock right now.
Okay, I sent it to you, Tim.
All right.
Yeah, you got it. H.A. Goodman.
Listen, you can't get in the hammock. I'm not gonna stick you up by your neck over here. I mean, nothing. Everything's fine. Just shh.
Got it.
And Wolf Neb.
Yeah, I have him on YouTube.
There you go. Oh, he's watching some fucking homeless people. Oh, maybe it's this militia. I don't know. They're trying to figure out a hammock. They look like militia guys.
Hey, do me a favor. What's in the hammock? Bend over in the hammock for me. Just don't look around.
Oh, so he,
Special massage with the penis.
let me go mute him real quick. So he'll go on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere and anywhere there's live streams, and he'll pluck out the best live streams. Occasionally hacking into the police cams in their cars, their police cameras on the police squads, which is a big fucking huge. You don't do that. But he's getting it from another source. It's getting it from another source using 5 different VPNs and getting around this and getting around that. So 99% of the time, the cops don't even know that their live feed's feeding to the internet.
Yeah.
But, you know, you see a lot more shit than you want to. But anyway, he'll bring it on here. He's got what? Providence, Rhode Island. That could be a cop car. I don't know. That might be. If it's not a cop car, it's a streamer that's running around a bad neighborhood showing how the crime is. And you'll see a lot of that on here. Obviously, Sturgis is going on, so he's got video of that up. New York City, something's going on up there. But yeah, anytime there's protest or left wing, right wing, no matter what it is, he'll pull it up, and then we just sit here and monitor the world, man. Watch the world. I usually have him on our Texas news studio.
Just look at all the protests and fighting in Sturgis. My God. Oh wait, they look all like they're happy.
Yeah, I don't see anybody with a mask on.
No.
I bet you there's not one single Antifa pussy there right now.
Yep. Yeah, but they're all white supremacists up there in Sturgis. That's
Man,
terrible.
all those angry white males.
I'm surprised the FBI isn't up there breaking it up right now.
Well,
Look
they're
at that
there,
guy.
but they're there. They just don't have any balls to break that up.
Cars are stopping and letting pedestrians cross. What's wrong with these people?
What all these bikers need to be doing is sitting down having powwows about what the plan is when shit hits the fan.
Oh, I bet you they probably are.
Oh, yeah. I've talked to a few of them, and they're just like, well, nothing we can do to stop it, so we'll just let it burn and don't fuck with us. Leave us alone. Leave us out of it. I'm like, well, that's a real patriotic thing to do. Let everybody else fucking die. That's good. Yeah, some of them are good dudes about it. Some are not.
Yeah, I just don't see how we're ever going to get the coasts back into the fold here.
The what?
I said I don't see how we'll ever get the coasts, New York, California, Washington, Oregon, back to being normal again. They're so far out there.
Most of them can't tell you who the second, third, and fourth president of the United States was, but they can tell you. They can tell you that you're white, you're angry, and you're male, and you should try to change your gender and go woke and get on your knees and apologize to every black person you come across.
Well, in theory, they're Americans too, but it's really hard for me to, want to stand by, help them, appreciate them. I just assume shoot them. So maybe that's not very American of me, but I don't see how they'll ever reconcile that group.
I figure it like this. Everybody on the coastline that wants to hate on America, they have two choices. They can fly to China or they can swim to China. I think we ought to invest in stock and swimming trunks.
Yeah.
Look at Sturgis and all the veterans in this country.
Yep.
When they've had enough, these little snowflakes are going to melt. No one's going to come to their rescue. No one's going to give a shit about their feelings. No one's going to hold their hand while they're lighting them on fire. No one's going to rescue them when they're getting their ass beat in the street. And at the end of the day, they're Nazi, socialism, communist, socialist bullshit. It will just be a memory.
Yeah, although I was talking to my buddy Tim this morning in Ensenada. We were talking about flying and flight training, and now the FAA projects we need 12,000 pilots per month for the next several years to make up for the shortfall, but nobody has any money. So he said we ought to put in a grant that says that we will train woke people how to be pilots, probably get shitloads of money. And then we can all just, freaking tell them to take off with no fuel in the tanks and see what happens.
You know what'll happen when you get a woke pilot, right?
I'll just jump out of the plane with a parachute and say, yep, okay, it's your solo now. Goodbye.
Halfway from New York to LA with 300 passengers on board, they're going to get offended and stop the plane.
Yep.
I thought you had to pass a mental health review before you could become a pilot.
You can't. No. They're not allowed to do that. Because it violates your medical whatever. I mean, it's total crap.
I don't understand that. Every cop and firefighter and paramedic has to go through it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the military goes through it.
Remember that German guy in Lufthansa that flew the airplane into the mountainside in France?
Hang on one sec. What is this? Anti-1776ers exposed pedo, something pedophilia. So it's a militia that's anti-militia is what it sounds like.
Ah, that makes
Boy.
sense.
That's hilarious.
Well, if that's the
Exposed
same,
1776 pedo cult, YouTube, just a lazy gamer.
Let me get now, okay, and see. No, Aaron, they're talking about them white off. You want to read that?
Talk about getting wanked off.
Sorry. I didn't know what you were saying. I'm just gonna walk around with it. This is women are trying to keep God off camera. That's what it is. I got hit by like a mosquito. Yes, you are, Brett. It is. Fireside chat. I think it's not his most recent one. It's the one right before it. They do fireside chat. So you can, put your phone up. I'll watch all the stats.
Now, when we saw them with Corinne, they're about to throw blows at each other. But I mean, Corinne, we've seen get into fights with people all the time.
Is it the clear in the air video? He didn't say we beat him up. I don't see anything that says clear in the air. But it's the one that called Update for Today's Adventure. Update for Today's Adventure. Yeah. Kind of a little bit. I gotta be careful. Right. Oh, nobody's gonna beat up White Cop. That's so silly. No, we've talked to White Cop. No. I liked them. You know what? I just catch them every once in a while. They're pretty cool.
Can you hear that all right?
It's a different woman. I can't put her chat up. Like, if I was going to put her chat up, it would only be really tiny. Like, I'll show you.
You can hear that, right?
yes.
So basically what he's doing right now is he's trolling the trolls.
Not Max, it's Wolf. So this is all I can see in their chat. It's really tiny.
So tough on your fucking live stream, right? But you walked away from me in Walmart with Joe fucking camera.
If you don't walk away from me right now, I'm feeling threatened. If you don't walk away from me right now, I'm gonna spray you. I'm gonna spray you if you don't stop running away from me. I'm gonna spray you.
So what's she pissed off about?
You're making me sure.
You think we're going to see the cops again tonight?
Nah, they're just
Buddy.
This is how legends are made.
so it's a bunch of anti-patriots listening to country music, hanging out at a campfire, having their little meetup, rally, Papalooza, whatever the fuck. But because they're on, they're making it public.
No, Santa has totally. I haven't seen anything about Santa.
We're making them famous.
Tweakers, absolutely.
You got to imagine, Tim. There's what? Wolf Nev replaying or running their stream live, and he's got me and about 3,000 other guys that are doing the same thing right now. Yeah, we're making them famous.
Good.
One of these idiots is going to mouth off and be recognized in public. Someone's going to beat their ass. That's cool.
That on your stream? Not really.
Anyway, I'm going to get off of here, man. I'm going to call it a night, brother. Finish my dinner.
Yeah, that's fine.
We will try again sometime this week, and I'll just put out the word and see if I can get some people on. And
Yeah,
I may
just let
start it way early just to get people in.
just let me
I
know.
don't want to drag
just-
you in here and waste 2 hours of your time if there's not going to be anybody in. So
No, it's not wasting my time. I'd just be watching a movie. Thursday night, no, Friday night, Saturday night. I forget what nights. I've got 2 night flights next week, but It's the end of the week.
Nah, no worries, man. If you're not available, that's cool. I'll do it without you either way. I'll probably go back to doing my sit reps. You know how Monkey does his.
Right.
I do mine a lot different. I think I go into a lot more detail with mine than he does. He tries to do it. For some reason, all these guys want to keep it at half an hour. And it's like, people are paying money to watch you. And they're getting 30 minutes at a time with you. If you run a whole hour, dude, run a whole hour. People would rather have an hour than 30 minutes. But there's always those group of people, oh, if it's longer than half an hour, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, but then you got guys like S2 Underground that does what? One a week, one a month?
Well, he needs to do a lot more.
Yep, but he does.
And he's making the excuse that, well, if there's not verified OSINT and intelligence, we know, blah, 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 blah. Dude, you got to do something for people. I stopped following him on Patreon, but I got him on YouTube. But he's starting to come back, and I know those guys are busy. Some of his team are still active intelligence analysts, and they're involved in shit doing cyber stuff. I mean, they're all working. They're busy. That's like a side gig for them. But he's not making any money on it.
And then you got gals like Lauren Southern. That she's an interesting gal.
I haven't seen her.
Oh, she's a hottie from Canada, but she got into the thick of it, and she was married to an Australian. And Australia said, well, unless you stop, you're not allowed to come to Australia to see your family at all. So she basically stopped for 3 years. But, you know, she was in the right when the government said, no, we're not going to get you a visa unless you stop doing these things.
So what? She couldn't fucking have her family come visit her?
Well, her husband and you know, and stuff were in Australia. She wasn't allowed to go down there.
They can come up here?
Yeah. Well, not in Canada. She was kicked out of UK.
You know, if you're not kicked out of UK by now, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. But do watch that thing I sent to you with the cops in UK. It was pretty interesting. And it's the older cops. It's like you said the other day with your thing about the police and the affirmative action police person. They're all younger. The older people wouldn't do that shit.
Right.
Oh, well. Any rate, all right, go eat your dinner. Just let me know when you're on, and we'll figure it out.
Here, let me bring this up real quick before you go. Give me 1 minute. It's a little slow. I'm pulling a lot of fucking bandwidth right now.
Well, the one thing I could say about my little trailer is I have fiber optic internet with like 1 gigabyte upload and download per second. It's amazing how fast this is.
Yeah, I haven't even run the new test on my internet yet, but I will here in a minute. But I mean, here you go. It's Good Luck America. My buddy Rick down in Texas. He used to be cop up SAC. Before that, he was Air Force cop. 30 years. And when he was a cop in Sacramento, he's on all the task forces, FBI, U.S. Marshals. Fucking, this guy did it all. SWAT team, instructor. I mean, he did it all. Right here, this is the video. Let me play this real quick. Just a few minutes of it.
Hey, young people. I already did a video on this where the FBI put everybody that's an American patriot on a freaking watch list or says we're terrorists. And this is a pretty good interview from Texas, Ted Cruz, questioning the FBI director. I forgot his name, Wary or something. Here we go.
Justice had become thoroughly politicized. I think this is a problem that began during the Obama administration.
I'm going to skip a little bit.
Of militia violent extremism.
Well,
Watch this.
This makes no sense.
Watch this. Dude, you're going to get a kick out of this.
Put it on. This is
Here we go.
By states. You can order a special plate with that on it.
As do many other states. I think people would be astonished to find that having that license plate, the FBI indicates that you're a violent extremist. Also included on this is a text that I was particularly struck, is the Gonzales battle flag.
Come and take it. It's painted on the top of my garage. I have shirts with it. I have stickers with it.
Come and take it. As indicative of being a violent extremist militia. Well, I will self-report right now that every day in the Senate I wear my boots.
What a great line. I actually have a pair of boots instead of it on the back.
See, he put his boot up there. He took his boot off and put it up on the top.
It's on the soles. So when I put my feet up, it says come and take it on the soles.
That have the Gonzales battle flag on the back of them. Director Ray, what are y'all doing?
He doesn't have a clue.
Makes no sense. Do you with this FBI guidance that the Betsy Ross flag and the Gadsden flag and the Gonzales battle flag are signs of militia violent extremism?
Well, Senator, I'm not familiar with the particular document you have behind you.
Okay, you ready for this? I don't know if we have anybody in here in our chat, but I don't really care because I'm going to fucking put this out anyway. Almost 2 years ago, I had that document in my hand, the very one that they got leaked out, the very one that you see on there. 2 years ago, that was in my hands, part of my job that I'm retired from now because I get all the bulletins. That piece of shit lied right now, just now. He's the one that had to sign off on it.
As I say, I have no confidence in the FBI at all. You can't fly the Betsy Ross flag, but I bet you can fly the gay pride flag.
Yep. Matter of fact, that document, that law enforcement notice went out. I haven't found it yet. It might be in my storage unit, but it's in one of my file folders and one of the court. There's a shitload of certificates up there on the wall. Look, that's not even all of them. I got 2 fucking folders over here full of about, I don't know, 100 more of them. Only a couple of them really mean anything because they're college fucking accredited, but everything from extremism to terrorism to bombing to law enforcement training to special investigations, fucking criminal profiling, fuck. I can't even name them all.
Uh-huh. So you're a criminal,
biological nuclear warfare, counterterrorism.
You're a criminal profiler, and you still talk to me. Well, you didn't do well in that class.
No, I ignore. I don't use that muscle. But you wouldn't want to be interrogated by me. But anyway, I got all that shit. Most of that shit, you've never even seen it.
No.
But when that memo came out, I got a hold of it. When I was going through my schooling last 2 years, because I was in school for almost 2 years, I saw the other memos that they haven't leaked yet. I saw a bunch of this shit. And none of that got out of the FBI and sent out to any of the fusion centers or law enforcement agencies or task forces without that guy's signature approving it. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's a shame because if America falls, it's not going to be because of the Russians or the Chinese or the Iranians. It's going to be ourselves.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
We will not fail because, or we will not fall from the outside. We will fall from within. Ronald Reagan. I fucked that quote up really bad, but I believe Abraham Lincoln said something very similar to that too. Anyway, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, let me know when you're on again. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Have a good night. Exit full screen and broadcast.